Metallica recorded the Black Album here.
15716, be there or be square.
This gentleman, 5 years ago, NAMM 2020. This evening, we're going to One-on-One Studios. Bob Horns put me down as his +1 for this event. I think it's being hosted by Dave Gnozzi and someone else. So, you know Mixbus TV? I think this is his sort of shindig he's putting together. So that's going to be really cool to see who's there, catch up, see the space, enjoy it, and then get back to Anaheim after that and get ready for the first official day of NAMM, which is tomorrow, where all the exhibits open, all the stalls are open. Let's get to it. Got here 1 hour early, and good thing is I'm the only person in line, so not going to be late this time. I just did on the phone. Hey, he's back, and he thought he could beat me to the room. Fuck no. No way. I'm in before it happens. I don't know why the gimbal's like going up. But anyway, we got this now, and then what are you going to next?
I'm going back to the hotel to edit and finish videos that I should have finished last night.
Good idea. I'm going to get food and smash out Instagram DMs, and then back up here because they got the Pro Tools one, and I use Pro Tools, so I'm really curious. Because I suck at Pro Tools. If you've seen my videos, everybody like grills me on like I'm still working like 2009 or something. The way I do, like move around and do shortcuts and stuff. They're like, you don't have to do that anymore. So I'm trying to educate myself. Okay.
People like, I wouldn't call this mixed. Like, this isn't mixed.
In the other room, and then there was maybe Paul McCartney or somebody at that caliber in the other room. And they all hung out in the lounge. And I was like, I really wish I could pull my phone out right now.
So I've got some thoughts to wrap up the chat that they had with Paula Salvatore, Zoe Thrall, Rick Beato, Fabrice Dupont. Those are the names which stick in my head because they were asked financial mistakes that big studios made. And they cited it wasn't necessarily DAWs. What it was namely, the case studies they talked about was real estate getting too expensive. So people that had leases on places, those leases going up, and that sort of pushing them out of spaces. And number two was that digital technology, DAWs, didn't necessarily replace their work. It replaced their ancillary incomes, their diversified incomes, selling tape, hiring out gear. Now we have dry hire with studios, which we didn't used to really have. Because there were always engineers there that they had to pay. So there was always charges for them where they would make cream on those charges for engineers. That got me thinking, there's a lot of stigma around producers, studios, engineers who do diversify their income into non-traditional recording service. They might sell a course, where they might release a plugin, where they might make any diversified income. There's this sort of selling out stigma. But the reality is those ancillary revenue streams have always been there, but they've just changed form and changed shape. So it was really interesting to hear that. And often those ancillary services, those diversified revenue streams, the way that you keep a studio afloat is through providing people things they otherwise don't have access to. Because that's literally what Fabrice Dupont said. It's like, you have a recording studio here so people can have an experience or get access to something they otherwise can't. So when somebody releases their template, when somebody releases a masterclass, when somebody releases that's on the side of their studio business, it's usually because there's a demand for it and people want it, and it's there to help others. So I'll just leave you with that for food for thought. I'm going to go freshen up and then I'm going to get out to NoHo.
Yeah, you just get really low sound.
Oh yeah,
This beautiful legend.
This is the legend here.
Yeah.
Monte Pittman, Ministry, Madonna.
Nice to meet you.
So yeah, so we are at One recording studio here in LA, and this is an absolutely legendary studio. Metallica recorded the Black Album here. They recorded Justice for All. Kiss recorded here. Motley Crue, and it's funny because I remember being like probably 12 years old, watching Metallica's video playing and recording, and then I walk in this room and it still looks the same as it was back then. So it's like a time capsule because the studio got bought and was private for a number of years.
Yeah.
So nobody knew, nobody could enter here, and I think a couple of years ago, even less than a couple of years ago, they changed the owner, and now it's open and available again. And this is one of the first events that we do in this legendary place for sure.
Now, when you put those records on, you feel the space.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's
and actually today we had Monte Pittman, which is Madonna's guitarist for 16 years. He plays in Ministry right now. We're doing the album. And he was playing Nothing Else Mattered in the room a minute ago. It was like another legendary moment.
That's beautiful.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, of course.
He's going to be at NAMM. He's going to be showing his face around. You doing any talks at NAMM?
I am doing several. I'm going to be, I don't remember right now the time and the day, but I'm going to be a Kit plugin, I'm going to be a Mac DSP, I'm going to be in music, Yamaha booth. I don't remember. Some more. Drummer.
Do you know what's just easier?
What?
They check out Mixbus TV.
Oh.
If they're on Instagram, they're going to find it, and they'll see where you are, and you'll be able to show people some love. Lots of gratitude and love to you for hosting this. This is incredible.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, mate. All
right. Peace.
Ice if you matching with my sleeve. I'm a real pretty girl from my head down to my feet. I'm a real pretty girl from my head.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to be on it. And what booth number was it?
15716.
4 p.m. tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging and having a wonderful time at the Cloud booth. So
15716. Be there or be square.
he's got the number, and you guys are going to be there. We'll see you there.
Get my bags and whatever. Like when I'm gonna head down there. My girl lives in Anaheim. She lives 5 minutes away from the convention center, which is awesome.
You got seriously, right?
Yeah, I love
Like the bed and
I
breakfast.
actually met her because of NAMM.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, when?
Last year.
Okay.
Last year because I was reading Canadians, and he was like location based.
This gentleman, 5 years ago, NAMM 2020, we're caught up, we're back at it, and he's not missing a beat. He's still out here making insane records, traveling how many hours from Fresno? 4 to get out to here, meet beautiful people, work with these amazing artists. We're going to throw up the Instagrams up here so people can see who these people are and go listen to these records. And it's a real pleasure meeting you and seeing you again. And
Bruh, we're at one-on-one studio.
yeah,
And this is a pretty historic and amazing spot.
yeah, we've been told. David gave us the full rundown. The full rundown, all the big records here. So
History, bro.
exactly.
It's good seeing you, man.
Likewise, sending peace and love to you all, alright?
Oh, they are?
So Bob Horn and I drove back to Anaheim. We chatted about Pro Q, Pro Q4, clippers, just microphones. I had a really cool chat about microphones because we were just at the Circle Audio event, just even discussing the idea of diaphragms and the mechanics of it, which was just awesome conversation. And now I've got 2 more sessions to prep, which I'm going to do now. And I emptied my bag out. Just so happens I've got another DAC in my bag, the Iffy Hip DAC, which I brought like 3 years ago. It was still in the same bag. I've got the Chord Electronics one, and I got my topping. So I'm building a studio in this hotel room. Anyway, I got to prep those sessions. I need to edit this video. Then I got to get to sleep because tomorrow morning, guess what I've got? Huckleberries. Never had huckleberries, but there's all awesome YouTubers going. So we're going to show some love and head out there.